We find ourselves at the home of the world's first retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Took the Pittsburgh. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Under 10. 10 to go.
This is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A first carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go, D.
To throw is Bridgewater. He's going to air one out. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Here's Bridgewater. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
I don't think we'll ever get enough of watching one-handed catches, and when they pay off, they are spectacular. But how about the times they don't pay off, and coaches go, two hands still works.
I know, but they go for them so often now that I'm almost starting to take them for granted.
Yeah, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Because these are sensational-type plays.
Especially that one with a defender right there. So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3. To throw, Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Bridgewater now. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I'll tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. From the 27, Bridgewater. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 3rd down. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
That goes for 14 yards. 1st down, Cardinals. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now that's a familiar connection right there. Christian Kirk was in the same class as Kyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together as freshmen before Murray transferred. Kirk, though, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018. Was having a solid rookie campaign last year, but then broke his foot in Week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Flush to his right. It's complete to Hopkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Max Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This is taken at the 3. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Hey, got his right. Watch tight end.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons' leading tackler in 2018.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 14-yard line.
On second and 9, Bridgewater throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was set to Valve, and it'll bring up third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on third and 9. Bridgewater, he's going to let into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And he may want to track down that football, because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's second down.
Watch safety crease.
Murray again, second and 10. This one caught by Isabella. 23 yards on the play. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The tight end set to Valve, the intended receiver, but now it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
Well, that kind of catch is supposed to pay off with at least a 1st down, isn't it?
Instead, he'll just add it to his highlight reel, but they don't pick up the first.
Yeah, he gets the yardage, he gets the catch, but now they have a decision to make.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep, Patrick Peterson. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 again. Let's go, baby. Return over. Let's get that ball.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Nice pass that time by the #1 pick, Kyler Murray. Also drafted 9th in the Major League Baseball draft. He's the only person ever to be taken top 10 in both sports. Go back to his Allen High School days in Texas. He was 42-0 as a starting quarterback. Freshman year, he was at Texas A&M. Then the transfer to Oklahoma, sat behind Baker Mayfield. Then his opportunity came last year. Boy, did he make the most of it. Won the Heisman Trophy and led the Sooners to the college football playoff. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Murray now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. To throw, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. Completes it to Fitzgerald. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Trevor Williams there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week, and he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Play action now. Bridgewater. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. Murray now on first down. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The 3 red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on 2nd and goal. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. It was a safety, Rashad Jones, that time, who was able to break up the play. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Murray to air it out again. And this is going to be intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. Guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Andy Isabella was the intended target. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Throwing is Bridgewater. And incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. From the 39, Murray flushed out right. That's Isabella open on the right side. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first. First down, Murray. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Play action. Now it's Murray. It's Williams on the catch. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Murray gets this one to Isabella. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 16. Murray now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's first down. Murray going to throw. That'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. Got his man. It's Williams. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing again, Murray. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Here's Murray, escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to pour it on. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. McCaffrey on the counter. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And look at this, it's a fake. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That goes for 14 yards, 1st down Cardinals. Right back to him on 1st down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. It's complete to Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. His throw caught at about the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from 5 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up. The pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver. 3rd down here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 23. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack.
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Hassan Reddick charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. To try again after the sack. Bridgewater, Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now it's Peterson. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. Andy Isabella was the intended target. formation. Here's Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. He's at the 50. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Dante Jackson picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. First down, Bridgewater. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 21. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Bridgewater. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chandler Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.